up, all you sexy folks? It is Thursday, October the 27th. Please forgive the bouncing and beating. I'm in the Jeep. I'm on an old gravel road here, headed over to our classroom. Got to get some land navigation packets for this weekend's Wilderness Level 1 class. So, Thursday road trip, man. Hang in there. Let's see what's going on. All right, folks, we made it. My ass in here and take care of business. Shit piled up everywhere. Been trying to go through some files, man. Get ready for next year, but shit never ends. What I've got in here some fucking where are land navigation packets for the students in the classes. So I don't know where the fuck they're at. Probably know where I'm looking. Holy shit, they're in. I have got to work on my filing system this year, guys. I have been so damn busy that I've let shit slip. Just been piling stuff in the drawers. All right, there's what I need for the weekend. Stand by, y'all. All right, y'all. The purpose of this video is not so you can ride around with me while I get fucking paperwork. All right, I'm leaving here. I'm headed over to the camp property. There's a couple of cool things I want to show you guys over there from way back in the day and some things that have been found on that property recently. So let me get back in the old Jeep here. We'll get over there and we'll talk about it. Y'all, the fall colors right here in this area are about at their peak. Maybe a day or two past peak, I don't know. But they are really popping. All right, camp property. Let me get out and open this gate. Let's go down the hill. Welcome to camp, folks. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this dude around. All right. Oh, y'all, we're out here at camp. A couple of cool things I want to show you guys that some students actually found a couple of weeks back during the level 2 wilderness skills class. Just a small assortment of old bottles and cans. These are nearly rusted through. It's really hard to see. Acetone. So I don't know how old this stuff is. Some of these jars, man, you can see what's going on with these. There's some that are not so old, like the glass quart beer bottle back here. That's probably 70s, 80s. Tons of stuff in here. Even a cool little plastic fucking bear. So lots of stuff has been found out here. So come on, let's take a walk and show you something else. Into the nature, folks. We're going into the nature. We're coming up on them right here. It's pretty cool. All right. This is on our camp property. Those of you that have been out here doing land navigation courses, you've probably seen these before. There's a few more than this. These are just the 3 that are here. As you guys can see, we've got natural springs that come out of the hills right through here. And we have one, looks like it had a fitting for a stove pipe right there. It's been cut or busted down the center. If we look at this one, been hit with an axe at the bottom. I think this one has too, if this is the same one I remember. Yeah, maybe it's not. These things are roached out, man. They are, I don't know, I'm trying to find the other ones in here, but you guys can see it's been busted up. All right, y'all, so most likely, this is from an old moonshining operation. I don't know that to be fact, but the timing is right based upon the other things we found out here, or those ladies found. And I still got to show you that when I get back to the house, because we actually brought that stuff out of here. But these barrels have a service life, these 55-gallon steel drums, a service life of about 20 years. That's a service life. That doesn't mean how long it's going to stay on the face of this earth. And these dudes right here, man, are rusted clean through. So I'm going to put this probably, man, 40, 50 years back, I would guess. Maybe longer than that. They've been out here a minute, and they are rusted. They're melting into the ground at this point. So moonshining was a big thing here in this area back in the late 60s in through the 70s, probably into the 80s, but it was really big back in the 60s up to the mid late 70s. So my guess would be, considering where this is at, with the natural springs, the water source, the one made into a cook stove, the other ones that have been busted with an axe, this is probably something that the sheriff's department way back in the day found it and destroyed it. So it's pretty cool. Let's keep walking. I'm gonna show you some more stuff. All right, guys, there it is. An old building. It's an old storage shed out here. Those ladies, a couple weeks back, man, they come in here and got to digging around. And I've noticed this shed out here for all the years I've owned this property and this business, but never really got in there too much digging around. You guys can see what's going on. It's just an old rundown junk pile, man. So I don't know what this was used for back in the day, but there's some rope. Don't know. But what I'm going to show you at the end of this video came out of this building right here. So hang loose. A couple more things real quick I want to show you guys out here. And then we'll go back to the cabin and talk about that stuff. Pile of jars. There's several piles of these around here. We're going to be coming in and getting these out here this fall, this winter. All right, guys, there's some more old jars and stuff out here. That old plastic deal there, I don't know if there's a date on that or not, but hell, that's probably 80s, 90s stuff there. I don't know. Redneck junk shit that somebody's thrown out here. Doesn't have a date on it. But hillbillies leaving this bullshit in the woods. There's no telling what you'll find in the woods. All right, y'all. So that's just a quick thing of what I'm doing here at the camp today. I had to go get some land nav packets over here, getting ready for class. And I wanted to come over here and show you guys these bottles and those barrels and talk about what that probably came from. And it stands to reason. And after I show you what I got at the cabin, probably make more sense. But I'm going to spend the next hour or two out here training myself. Tracking is what I'll be doing on 10 or 12-day-old trails. The last search and rescue team that were here out of Wisconsin, we spent the day tracking in here. So I'm going to look and see if I can pick up sign from 11, 12 days old after all these leaves have fallen. There's been we've had 2 storms and a lot of fresh falling leaves. So I'm going to try to pick up sign, and I'm going to work on training myself for the next hour or two. So hang loose. When we come back, I'll be at the cabin, maybe, unless I see something cool, then I'll show you. Stand by. Okay, it didn't take long, and I found something cool. Right through here is a trail that was laid 12 days ago, 10 or 12 days ago, and I can still see it. Even with all the leaf litter that's been falling on top of it, you can still pick that up. So off we go. Guys, I know this roadbed's probably in this light hard for you guys to see, but it's terribly disturbed right out in here. And this is where we were tracking. This is one of the track lines. And still 10 or 12 days later, I come in here and I look. Still got sign right here. Look at that leaf on the bottom. And this is laid over in the direction of travel, but tons of stuff going on in here. Hell, it should be. There was 6, 7 people in here. But more sign, all the green stuff you see on the ground. And there's still some flattening, even though we've had leaves. There's a disturbance right there. Even though we've had a lot of a leaf fall, man, you can still pick it up. 2 rainstorms and 10 or 12 days. still evidence of it. So anyway, hang on. All right, I'm gonna put this fucking phone up now and do what I'm supposed to be doing, and that's training myself more and more and more every day. So the next time I talk to you guys, we'll be at the cabin and I'll show you that cool stuff we got. So see y'all soon. I'm gonna get busy here for a little bit. All right, guys, back to the cabin. One of my prepper pantries. Also where we have storage bins full of medical supplies, camping gear, bunch of bullshit. But anyway, here's what I wanted to show you guys. Out of that building, we found, I didn't find shit. The ladies found all this stuff. There are Reader's Digest, June 1960. Current History magazines, October of 1938, for the whopping price of 25 cents. Reader's Digest, September of 59. There's tons of these Reader's Digest in here. September of 77, 55. Man, it goes on and on. So, what else is in here, man? The Student Pilot's Flight Manual. Yep, fuck that. Let's see what else we got. 1978, 35 cents, spring of 66. Even found a notepad. This is probably from the 80s, I would guess, from some dude writing his girlfriend love letters in junior high school or something. There's a Reader's Digest from September of 48. There you go, folks. Over 200 magazines, Reader's Digest and a few other kinds mixed in there, and they range from the late 30s to about the mid 70s. So that's right on par with those barrels and everything else. A lot of those jars that we found, some of it's newer stuff, but some of it is not, obviously, as you guys can see. Hold up a minute. I brought this dude home the other day when we got those magazines out of there. I don't know what year that is. No telling. Look at that shit. Pretty cool, though. Who knows? But anyway, I'm going to get all those jars, clean them up. Maybe donate them to an antique store or whatever. Some of that stuff's pretty neat, pretty cool. No sense in letting it sit out there and waste. So that's just one more project for me to do, is to clean up all the jars, the bottles, and do something with all these magazines. But I just wanted to show you guys that, man. The Moonshining, the Mantracking, and the magazines. So that's it for today. I'll probably be back tomorrow, if you're lucky. God bless y'all. Love you.